Keep up. Download the 120 Sports app right now.
Welcome, fight fans, to the 120 Sports Studios. I'm Dave Ross, and today we're breaking down what could be one of the greatest fights in the history of the UFC. That's right, we're breaking down the title fight between Cat Zingano and, of course, the champion, Ronda Rousey. And I know what you're saying, legendary? Really? Come on, Dave. Yeah, but you could, because Zingano is coming in at 9-0, Rousey, of course, 10-0. Between the two of them, they've only gone the distance one time. If Rousey wins, she'll notch 5 title defenses and move up to 4th place on the all-time list of most successful title defenses in UFC history. If she wins by submission, she'll rank 2nd for most submission victories in a championship fight with 3. So what do these fighters need to do to pull off this win? Well, Zingano needs to get started off early. She's notoriously a slow starter. Ronda has finished 9 of her 10 fights in the very first round. Zingano has a great clinch game and solid wrestling, but this is not the time to try to show off that part of her skill set. She needs to keep her distance and beat up Ronda's legs. So much of judo technique relies on planting a leg down and shifting your opponent's body weight, particularly the sweep hip throw, which is the Hiraigoshi, that Ronda loves to use on opponents rushing in for a double leg takedown. If Zingano can beat up Ronda's base, she might be able to negate a good part of Ronda's judo and force this into a stand-up affair where she may have a distinct advantage. The champ's stand-up, most notably her boxing, has improved vastly since she entered the UFC in 2013. Her 17-second knockout of Alexis Davis is proof of that. However, Cat is a different beast altogether on her feet. Ronda is going to look to engage inside boxing range, slip under a punch to get that clinch up, then look for any opportunity to get her hips lower than Cat's and go for a sweep, trip, or throw to get this fight onto the mat. Once there, Ronda is going to do what she does best, and that's work for that armbar. These are two of the very best fighters in the UFC mentally. So who's going to walk out of that octagon with that belt? Well, I really believe that Cat Zingano is going to push Ronda Rousey harder and farther than she's ever been pushed in the UFC. That all being said, Ronda's going to get her down to that mat, and when she does what she does best, and that's get that armbar. And Cat Zingano will be forced to tap out, and Ronda will leave the octagon with that belt securely around her waist. That's all from the 120 Sports Studios. For more sports coverage, download the free 120 Sports app for 12 hours of live sports coverage. Once again, I'm Dave Ross. Enjoy that fight.